Hi guys! So during this period of time, there's basically nothing else much that we could do. Which is to do a bit of filming and to try something new. So I hope that whoever is watching this, that you will enjoy and it would give you some ideas to do something that you always wanted to do. The main agenda of today's is actually to share some of my favorite Sephora items. So without further ado, let's get onto it. I used to have like a headache, like which brand should I really try? Because there are really so many brands, right? After really buying a truckload of stuff at Sephora, there are some things that have stayed on with me over the many years, and of course certain brands I drop along the way. But today's video is not so much about the brands that I drop along the way, but more of my favorite items that I am always sticking with at Sephora. Today it will be makeup and skincare. So the first thing that I want to do is to share skincare first, because to me, I feel that without good skin, no matter how much makeup you slap on, it just doesn't seem quite it. You get what I mean? So with good skin, I think that's the basic foundation for all makeup to go on really well. For my skincare routine, I break down into many different steps. First off, what's most important for me is always cleansing. So this is my favorite cleanser which is from Estee Lauder. When it comes to cleansers, a lot of people actually like it when they feel after cleansing they can feel like their skin is really dry, really tight, and you can feel like there's no oil on it. But that doesn't really naturally sit very well with me, because I think it has to dry out your skin. I like a cleanser which has a gentle formula. It smells so good. Like, I don't know, but it smells so good. What it does is actually it's a multi-action foam cleanser, and also it is a purifying mask. So it's very ideal for normal to combination skin type, as well as suitable for all skin types. If you need to use it as a purifying mask, you can massage over your dry skin and wait for 3 minutes and rinse. Usually after the cleanser, what I do is I go in with my essence or toner. After cleansing, I do a mask. Yes, I do a mask every single night. Well, if you want good skin, you really got to put effort into it. So these are two of my favorite essence. One is from Fresh, which is, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. It's the black tea kombucha facial treatment essence. And then the other one is the SKII facial treatment essence. Both of them work really well for the skin. I can feel, I don't know about the rest of the essence. I've tried another essence which is from Hera also. Unfortunately, they didn't quite work for me. Like, I basically don't feel anything. I don't think I've tried a lot of essence enough to say that these two are the best, but I just feel that when it comes to skincare, if nothing is wrong, don't change it. In terms of price point, I don't think both of them are very... Oh no, wait. This one, it's 230 milliliters ml, 230 ml. If I'm not wrong, it's going for 289 on the Rex. And this one, I believe it is about 100 plus, because I feel that when it comes to essence, I feel that it adds more hydration to the skin, it preps the skin, all the other skincare that you're gonna layer on. If you're someone who is trying out essence and you kind of have a lot of things that you want to buy from Sephora, then I would suggest that you start with the Fresh one first. Okay, and then see how it goes for you. If you have a little bit more budget and you want to splurge, then just go ahead and get this one. By the way, this bottle, 230 ml, lasted me for almost a year, so I would say it's quite a good buy. So after that, depending on some days when I feel the skin is really dirty, or I just feel like the skin is really dull, I like to go in with a treatment to exfoliate away all the dullness, all the things that you do not want on your skin. This next thing that I go is this. I know most people don't actually talk about it. I don't know why, but it's really good. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold with Glycolic Acid. It's a concentrated skincare. So what it does is it revitalizes and assists in firming the skin in a single application through a multi-action formula of silk protein and licorice. After you actually apply it onto your skin, then you can proceed with your skincare as usual. But if you want something a bit more intensive treatment, on days you really feel like you really need to scrub down that really bad layer, you can actually just leave out your moisturizer and serum after you swipe this. So this is really good for me. Okay, I try not to use this every evening. I know that a lot of people actually like clear skin, right? And then so maybe there's a bit of a hype with like exfoliating and exfoliating and exfoliating. But with exfoliating, I think it gets your skin thinner and thinner. Ideally, what I do is to only do once a week. And I think so far it works for me, because if you exfoliate your skin and it becomes too thin, I think you're more prone to a lot of sensitivity reactions from products or from the sun. The best is not to exfoliate your skin too much. For this, I really like it because price point wise, if I'm not wrong, it's about 40 plus at Sephora. Plus, it doesn't sting my face. I don't know, some girlfriends told me they love the stinging feeling on their face. That's not actually a good thing. You don't really need to feel the stinging reaction on your face to only know that it works. Exfoliating is actually very important because a lot of people actually miss out this step. But when you exfoliate, you kind of remove the unwanted surface layer onto your skin. The other one that I really like is the Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant is really cute with the packaging, right? They have like the pink, the purple, the orange, the yellow. And I must say that I think a lot of their products actually work very well. They do what they claim to do. I tried this because it was highly raved overseas in the US. With T.L.C. Sukari, it has 25% AHA and 2% BHA. Basically, they're acids that's good to melt away the unwanted surface on your skin. Also didn't sting my face, and after using it, I could see like glow on the skin. Just go read it up, go read the description, and then see whichever rocks your boat, man. After that, the next thing I would go in with is serum. Okay, these two are my staples in my skincare. I have been using Estee Lauder since I was 19. I have sensitive skin. Last time when I used to apply any serums, if it's too oily or anything, it will create a bit of a breakout. Like I will have small little zits here and there on the forehead, at the nose or something like that. This one is the only one that doesn't create any breakout or anything like that on my face. This is Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix because the eye area is a bit more delicate. So I tend to want to give it a bit more extra TLC. The consistency of it is not heavy. What I like is that it provides just enough the right hydration, and after that it absorbs very nicely into the skin. Personally, I don't like any products that is oily or sticky. And the last one, this little baby. So this is the Badescu drying lotion. During the night, if I see that there's any zits that's appearing on my face, then straight away I make sure I take a cotton bud in, dip it in, just lay it over all the pimples that is appearing on my face. So I think the calamine lotion and whatever solution is inside here actually helps to soothe the pimple down so that it doesn't flare up overnight and it doesn't become red. It's my favorite. The next thing that I want to recommend is this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask. So I've tried a lot of other brands, right? I've tried L'Oreal, I've tried Ceradas, I've also tried Olaplex. So the reason why I would like to bring this up is because here's the most important thing, is that after using this, after the hair is dried up, it feels fluffy. You get what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe the feeling. It just feels like fluffy and airy and clean. So I really like this one a lot. I'm just gonna alternate between Olaplex number 3 and this. Because it just feels very nice. It just feels like you're out of spa or like a hair spa. That was a lot to go through. I have a girlfriend who says I practically own a store. Well. The first thing that I like to go through is foundation. All the products that I'm introducing here, most of them are actually what I use on my face today. So this is my favorite foundation, my favorite liquid foundation. I'm oily in the T-zone and then I'm slightly a little bit more dry on the cheeks. But if you have a dry skin, you're also gonna love this foundation. And the thing I like about this is because it goes onto your skin, it slides onto your skin like cream. You know, there's some foundations that can be a bit too dry, so when you pump it, you kind of like feel like you have to tuck it on your skin to spread the product all over your face. This is so smooth and so creamy that when you brush across your face, it glides onto your skin. I think it would be really good for you if you have dry skin, but if you have oily combination skin like me, then it's just gonna work just as well. This little baby over here, so this is the Giorgio Armani Maestro Fusion Makeup, and I'm in shade 5.5. I think the only downside is it doesn't have like a huge color range, but so far it works for me. So let's say you're looking for a good foundation to try, then maybe you can give this a shot. Now the next thing is for the eyebrows. For me, I have been a fan of this. Don't mind the dirty surface because that's just how much I've been using it. So this is by ABH. I use soft brown. And next, we will go on to eyeshadows. These are the 3 eyeshadow palettes that I actually love from Sephora right now. This one is from Natasha Denona, and then this 2 from Marc Jacobs. This one that I have, I like eyeshadow palettes that have like a good range. I like it because it is kind of like a muted pink peach kind of palette with a good variety of shades. I like that the eyeshadows are very nice to blend with and the pigments are strong enough. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna try swatching. See? This is the muted peach color that I say I would use it as a base all over the eyelid or in the crease. And then maybe I would show you the shimmery gold. Can you see it? So pretty, right? It's almost like a pink gold chromosome kind of shade payoff. So this is really really pretty when you mix it together. So now the other palette that I really like is from Marc Jacobs, and the one that I'm having now on my eyes using this palette over here. This is the palette in Stiletto, and I would say that these shades, okay, this is the one that is all shimmery all over the eyelid. This is very suitable if you're planning a night for partying or for dinner date. I think this one is really pretty. The other one that I have in black, this is a very pretty color. What I like about Marc Jacobs palette is also that it has like a very nice variety of eyeshadows for you to mix and match. And after swatching the number of eyeshadow palettes that they have, I would say that my favorites are Stiletto and Scandalous. So a lot of times people actually talk about the eyeshadows shifting or smudging or your eyeliner smudging. That's because I think a lot has to do with our weather. Our weather is humid, right? Okay, so it does affect your makeup if you don't lock it up with the correct makeup products in place. One good product that I've always been using is this Too Faced 24-hour eyeshadow insurance. A little bit also goes a long way. So say for example for this tube that I've been using for, it lasted me for about a year before I had to replace it. And then for bronzers, 2 of my favorite bronzers I'm gonna share is Fenty and this one. Now the reason why I picked this bronzer from Sephora and this is because sometimes bronzers tend to give you this orange payoff. I don't want my bronzer to look orange on my skin. These 2 bronzers didn't give me the orange payoff. I don't think you can see the color, but it's just nice enough to give a faint contouring on days that you want to do it. And then sometimes you can actually even use it as an eyeshadow. So I really think that I like it because of its versatility. Now the next thing also with Marc Jacobs, likewise, you can also use it for your eyeshadow also. Okay, I must say I love Marc Jacobs bronzer a little bit more than Fenty's one, primarily because of its sleek design. It's a very nice compact, right? I love the packaging. I think I appreciate that when I buy things that the people behind creating the brand actually put thought into creating this beautiful experience whenever you're using the product. When you open it up, it has this really beautiful big mirror that you can see yourself in. So whatever I have now on my face, okay, at the sides, is from this palette. So if you're looking for a new palette to try for bronzer, you can actually give this a try. The next thing that I use for makeup to set all my makeup, I think setting of makeup is very important, but also depending on your skin type. If you are someone of dry skin, then maybe you don't have to set your makeup just as much as I do. But because I have oily combination skin, I find it necessary to lock my makeup with a powder, because otherwise throughout the day, if I'm out for good 8-9 hours, my makeup is definitely gonna melt or it's gonna shift, right? But I don't want that. What I do is I try to make sure that I set my makeup very nice at home, set it once and for all, then I don't have to touch it. The only thing that I maybe bring out is my concealer. That's about it. So now, this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. The powder pigment is so fine and it just seeps into your skin and melts into your skin, you know, so it doesn't look like it's caked up. For some reason, some friends ask, oh, why does your under eye area look so smooth? Well then, now you know, it's because of this. Finally, the last one. I find this product really useful if I have to be out for a very long time. Let's say in the morning I get out of the house at 8-9 a.m. and then if I can only reach home and I want my makeup to last until say 12 o'clock or 11 p.m. at night, then this is the product. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. It has always been my favorite and always been my go-to when it comes to fixing your makeup. What happens is any makeup that I do 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., it will last all the way to 10, 11 p.m. There is also a particular way how I actually use this. I don't just spray and just leave it. No, there is a special way that I actually use with this to lock my makeup throughout the whole day. With that being said, it is very late. I am now going to go. I hope all this sharing has brought you some items that you might want to check out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time around. Bye!